All right, hello everyone. How are you today? It's Kay. So this is the 5th of January 2022. So Happy New Year everyone, since this is the first time live stream on my YouTube channel. So yeah, New Year started, so let's see what's happening in the markets. So I will screen the charts by Ichimoku Kinko as usual, and overall forex pairs and also commodities, and we can screen index also by Ichimoku Kinko and see what's happening right now. But wow, I do see many joiners right now, viewers in the YouTube channel now. So thank you for joining everyone. Good to see you. And I see some new names, new members here too. So good to see you as always. Thank you for joining. Oh, by the way, I uploaded the video about my desk setup and it looks like it was very good. I mean, people liked that video. I get many feedbacks about that video, so I will continue to capture that kind of videos in my YouTube channel. Sometimes not about the tradings, but something related to traders as myself, like desk setup or maybe day in the life in Dubai, or my daily routine, morning routine videos I'm thinking to capture. So hopefully you continue to enjoy what I do. And also I think this is important to learn my mindset. Sometimes I say about the markets, about mindset, risk management, but I think sometimes, you know, when you really see myself, my daily routine, then you will also see what kind of mindset I have every day and motivation myself every day to do the tradings, screening charts, and live streams. So hopefully you continue to enjoy some videos and also live streams like this in my YouTube channel, and make sure that the globe is rotating in the right direction. Okay, good to see you. Thank you for joining everyone. I do see many comments now. So yeah, let me change the screen and quickly say hi to everyone. This Survivor, good to see you. And Karim, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. Yes, myself and my family are all doing well. So thank you for joining. Thank you for the comment. And Zeotep, good to see you. Bagger, good to see you too. And Dirk, thank you for joining. Great to see you too. All right, Roger, sorry. And New Tech, Alex, thank you for joining. Tibal, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. Oh, he says, this morning my broker bug, I can't take the big trade of CAC. It's 2% now. Okay, CAC. Looks like it's moving a lot. So let me check that one after I say hi to everyone. So let me adjust my frame a little bit bigger so that it looks better. Okay. Yeah, VPN, good to see you. Yeah, let me see. CAC France. So looks like JPY was very weak yesterday. So I hope you got some nice pips on USD JPY or pound JPY yesterday. Today is retracing, ranging, but we will see. Oh yeah, CAC France looks like after the P wave break, it is up now, bullish. This is a daily time frame, so now we can look for the buying edge, this one. CAC France looks to be a nice bullish trend after the P wave break. Kumo is up, Kijun Sen, Tenkan Sen are also up. Chikou span above candles, so this is bullish. We can follow the uptrend, and the target in this case is, initial target is going to be 7400 exact number, and then 75 exact number. Let me check weekly. Oh yeah, weekly is also up and bullish. I think this one is strongly bullish trend. Let me quickly check other indices. Oh, okay, FTSE 100 also bullish now, as per daily chart. They also broke the P wave bullish. And then Euro stocks is now in the range. it's reaching to the previous resistance level, and it's not really uptrending yet. And let's see, S&P is still ranging right now at the top, so it might reverse backwards. And US 100 is also ranging, no direction. And US 30 Dow Jones is bullish. Dow Jones nicely bullish. And Nikkei is ranging now, still within the P wave. But Dow Jones broke the P wave bullish. And FTSE 100 also broke the P wave. And CAC France broke the P wave too. And let's see, DAX indexes are still ranging at the top of the range, so it may reverse. We have to wait for the breakout of the resistance in this case, because Kumo is still small, so it may reverse backwards. Nifty is still bullish. It broke the Kumo up in the daily time frame, so it may turn bullish. So Nifty chart is also a good one to monitor. I will just draw these two lines on the previous resistances, 18205 and 18611, and see if it breaks. Yeah, and A200 is also bullish. Okay, so this one has also broke the P wave bullish, and now it's in uptrend, A200. And Hansen has been bearish continuously. After this kind of trend line break, it's been bearish. But yeah, looks like markets are active from the beginning of the year. So it looks like we have many opportunities right now. Personally, I was taking days off until yesterday. So for yesterday, I took some trades on the pound JPY. I took some pips running and winning. But besides that, today is a bit away from the charts. All right, Vipin, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Arukari, good to see you too. Say Gold and Kumo, good to see you. Kishore, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. All right, Melanie, good to see you as always. Happy New Year. Thank you for joining. And Digital, Lemons, good to see you. Happy New Year. And Brian, good to see you too. Victor, thank you for joining. All right, New Tech says Euro USD 1 hour chart. Let's see, Euro USD, starting from a daily time frame, it's ranging now still. It's ranging, but the market landed below the forecast line, so it may turn bearish. So with that in mind, if I look at the 1 hour chart, it's slightly bullish now, but overall in the daily is ranging, so it may reverse backwards anytime. In this case, if you are the intraday trader or scalper, I would wait for the breakout of 1 hour Kumo, and then target will be at this previous resistance in 1 hour, which is over here at 1.1366 level. So that will be, after the Kumo break, that will be about 32 pips of profit that we can fix in a ranging market. But that will be an trading idea for this one. But usually when the market is ranging like this, I stay away basically. I don't really touch this one. Yeah, Anthony, thank you for joining. Good to see you. And Ivan, good to see you too. Happy New Year. Thank you for joining. And Basam, good to see you too. Aditya, thank you for joining. Andrew FX, good to see you. All right, Carbon Fibonacci, thank you for joining. And Dinesh, good to see you too. All right, Hiet, Emilos, Wongalan, good to see you. Yep. Agus, thank you for joining. He says, what about USD JPY? Does it tend to rise down? All right, let me see. USD JPY. Okay, so I will mark the ones that I covered today. So Euro USD I covered already. So let me just do it like this pink. And then next one is USD JPY. All right, this one, starting from the daily time frame, it's still bullish now. In the daily time frame, I think Kijun Sen is slightly moving up still. Technically, Kijun Sen is up. Hold on, let me get this pen tool. All right, so Kijun Sen is slightly moving up, and Kumo after the Kumo twist, this Kumo is bullish now, and the Senko span A is bullish. Of course, Tenkan Sen is bullish too, and Chikou span above the candles. So we have engulfing candle, so we better wait for the breakout of the resistance level, which is at the previous day's resistance, 116.35, and then buy afterwards. Look for the buy chance, because it may reverse back to the Tenkan Sen. It may reverse back to Tenkan Sen and bounce and goes up. So if that's the case, it won't break today or tomorrow. I think it's going to take maybe 1 week for the market to break. But once it breaks, it goes very fast. So yeah, just wait for the breakout resistance and look for the buy chance. Today is bearish. So in the lower time frames, it's not really trending up either. So we can't confirm the uptrend in 1 hour or 30 in this market. Let me check weekly. Yeah, weekly is also bullish. We see the Kumo's up. Kumo Senko span B is up, A is up. Yeah, and also I like the Kumo shape. Kumo thickness is a good looking. So we can see stable uptrend as long term on weekly. And Kijun Sen is up, Tenkan Sen up, as the market broke the resistance, and Chikou span has been above the candles. So it's bullish in the weekly. So I think this one is nice uptrend. USD JPY. I won't sell in this case. I will always look for the buy chance because Ichimoku says it's up. So I always look for the buying edge in this one. Alright, Fabio Dodi, thank you for joining. Good to see you. And John Hera, good to see you too. Alright, Kush and Hao, good to see you too. Thank you for joining. Yeah, Danish, that's right. Wish everyone best for the new year. Exactly, exactly. So this year, let's be a non-losing trader. A non-losing trader is my strategy or my key philosophy of my trading strategy. Before, I was only focusing on to be profitable trader. But when I focus on the profitable trader, I didn't really master the money management. So this message to become a non-losing trader means you have to have the risk management. So break-even trades, small losses are accepted, but never lose too big is the key to success. I think, as to become a full-time trader, there are some steps. So first step is to master the basics, candlesticks and lines, price action, and some other basics. And then first, you will try to become a profitable trader. And then after you try a couple of trades, you realize that you'll be losing and losing. No matter if the strategy looks very good, you might be losing. And then you will realize the importance of the risk management. And then you study it. And after that, you practice more. And then you realize about the importance of the psychology management. But if you are on that way, then you're on the right step. Yeah, because I don't think people will study risk management first. I think most of the people, including myself, study the strategy first. Ichimoku strategy or winning strategy, and when to enter the market, when to exit market. We tend to, study about these areas first, and then start to realize the importance of the risk management. So, yeah, in 2022, if you are the break-even trader, non-losing trader, then that means you have mastered the risk management. So afterwards, you can be profitable in more stable condition. Yeah. So But yeah, best wishes for everyone who are actually joining in my YouTube channel, in the community. All right, for you, good to see you. Thank you for joining. And Long, thank you for joining too. Good to see you. Which says, been watching your videos today and learning a lot about trading edges. Yeah. Trading edges are very, very key to success. So myself, I use Ichimoku in higher time frames from weekly down to 30-minute chart. I use Ichimoku. But when it comes to looking for an entry edge, I use either 15 or 5. Usually I use usually I use a 5-minute chart and use Bollinger Bands and stochastics and price action lines to capture exactly where to enter the market. So for example, even if Ichimoku says it's up, I don't just buy. I have to wait for the trading edge to come and then capture it, and then hopefully the market takes off towards my direction. And after I realized the importance of multiple time frames, it allows me to have better risk and reward ratio. Before, I was using only one single time frame, for example, daily chart. And let's say I use Ichimoku. And let's say if I take buy right now, I used to place a stop loss below Tenkan-sen or below Kijun-sen. Usually, when I was using Ichimoku only, I was using stop loss below the Kijun-sen, but this is too wide. This is too wide. I mean, if you are the swing trader, I think it's okay. But in Forex, market goes up and down almost every day. Sometimes suddenly it changes direction. So unlike stock markets or indices, Forex market changes direction very quickly. So if you put the stop loss below Kijun-sen in the daily chart, I think this is a bit too wide. Like if you buy right now, stop loss here will be like 140 pips. And not only that it's wide, but also it's not really time efficient because it takes time for the market to go down and hit the stop loss. It may take 1 day or 2 days, 3 days, or a week for the market to hit the stop loss. And during the whole days, you're losing. And psychologically, it's not really healthy. I still remember when I was losing trades and when I was holding the positions with the losses, I was taking the loss in my dream when I was sleeping. That was very unhealthy. And when I wake up in the morning and saw the charts, I was still having the position because in my dream, I was exiting with the loss. So that was very, very, frustrating and also very unpleasant in my psychology. And that's why I decided not to take the stop loss very wide and keep the positions in the losses in a long time. But if you use the lower time frame, let's say 5-minute chart, for example, and if you buy right now, then most likely I will put the stop loss below the previous low in 5. So in this case, the stop loss pips is going to be only like 14 pips or so, or 13 pips. So this is very tight stop loss. So most likely if the market could continuously go down this way, it will hit the stop loss within a day or within a couple minutes or hours. So you will see the result quickly in this way while waiting for the market to go up in your direction. It's very easy to really cut loss, or you don't have to wait for a long time for the market to hit the stop loss. So psychologically, I find it's healthy in my strategy, in my personality, and that's why I started to use multiple time frames. And then I became profitable. I am profitable, and also I became very efficient in my trades. Because before I was thinking, when I was working full-time and trading part-time, I thought if I become full-time trader, I thought I have more opportunities because I can screen charts, monitor chart 24 hours, and I can stick to charts. So it was my dream to become full-time, to see charts 24 hours and take more trades per day. But the reality was not true, actually. It doesn't matter how many hours you screen charts. So let's say you screen charts 24 hours, sometimes you don't see any trading edges, or even if you see some trading edges within a day, at the end of the day, let's say you take 20 trades, 30 trades per day, but you may end up with a break even, or you may even lose sometimes after 30 trades per day, which was also a bit frustrating for myself. So after I realized the fact that it doesn't really matter how many times I take trades or how long I screen charts per day, my motivation, my focus became on the time efficiency. So I started to take less screening time, but take the most profit from the markets per day. I changed my mindset and I created my strategy in that way, and that is the KTS as you see right now. Multiple time frames by Ichimoku Kinko and the entries on the lower time frames. So yeah, I think it's now time to revise the PDF, KTS PDF, which is open in public. Maybe I will refine that PDF and refresh it and make it available to everyone. And I will mention about these concepts also with my strategy. So in other words, if you use my strategy and if you screen charts almost all day, then that's wrong. You have to take less screen time, but make profits the most from the markets per day. It's my strategy. And that's why I only screen chart 3 times per day, or sometimes it goes up to like 5 times to screen charts, but each screening time I only take 3 minutes to 5 minutes maybe. And then if there's no opportunities, then simply I walk away for a couple of hours. So usually when I wake in the morning, in Dubai time, it's Asian time, usually the markets are quiet, but I screen anyways, and if I see some trends, I take them anyways. So I screen charts in the morning when I wake up, and then usually I go to gym and come back and eat lunch, and then screen charts again twice. I mean second time I screen charts. And if there's no opportunities, then simply I do something else, and then screen charts before this live stream starts, which is 6 p.m. or 5 p.m. to 5:30 p.m. In Dubai time, I screen charts again and take trades if I see any edges. But if not, then I will leave charts and come back maybe after the live streams, maybe 8 p.m. I screen charts again, and then end the day. So yeah, time efficiency is a very key. And actually you can do this because as I mentioned previously, you don't get paid according to how many hours you screen charts and how many trades you take. But in ordinary job, usually it's like that. The more you work, the more you gain. The more you study, the more you become smart, and the more you can pass the test, exams. That's a tendency in the world, but in Forex or in any tradings, it's not like that. So yeah, that's why I built my strategy like this in the KTS, and use Ichimoku is very, very effective, and it goes very well with my strategy. So even if I'm not a Japanese, I will be using Ichimoku for sure. So yeah, if you are thinking to build some strategies, or if you are starting some strategies, then take also time efficiency in consideration and build your own strategy is my recommendation. Yep, good to see you. Good to see you, everyone. Ross says, hello, Kay. I was watching one of your videos you posted the other week and you took a trade Euro AUD in 1 hour time frame, but the forward chart, daily chart was not trending. Please, can you explain why? Oh, that's because sometimes if I do not see any trends in the daily or 4, then I take 1 hour direction. Let's see. Let's see if I can find any good examples. So in 1 hour chart, I screen like this and see which one is trending in 1 hour. Yep. Pound dollar is slightly up. Kumo's up, Kijun-sen is up, but it's near the resistance. So this one I have to wait for the resistance breakout. But let me see. Let me just in case screen other pairs. If not, then I will take pound dollar as example. Yeah, AUD JPY is also up. Kumo's up, Kijun-sen up, Tenkan-sen is also up. Market above the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, Chikou span above the candles. So this one is also bullish. And what I mean by bullish is that there are more buyers and sellers in the market. So that you can expect, you can break the resistance level. Let's see. Yeah, so yeah, let me take pound dollar as example. The pound dollar right now in 1 hour chart, the Kumo's up, Kijun-sen is up, Chikou span above the candles. Although the market is near resistance, I expect the market breaks it, so I will look for the buy chance. But if you look at the forward chart, I think it's flat. Yeah, in the forward chart, you see Kumo flat, Kumo shape, Tenko span B is flat, A is flat, and Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen all flat. So it's not trending. It might reverse. And in the daily time frame, it's also ranging. I mean, there was a Kumo breakout, but the Kumo hasn't twisted yet. So in Kijun-sen still flat. So it may reverse backwards. So this is, I think, a good example to explain why I take only 1 hour to trade. So daily chart is flat, ranging as per Ichimoku. Not the price action, but as per Ichimoku is flat. So it's in equilibrium, buyers and sellers. And in the forward chart, the buyers and sellers are in equilibrium too. But in 1 hour chart, there are more buyers and sellers. And that's why I follow 1 hour direction. And what I mean by follow 1 hour direction means I follow, let's say the market breaks the resistance, and then I trail the profits as long as 1 hour keeps going up. And I don't pay attention to forward chart, I don't pay attention to daily chart. I only follow 1 hour direction in this particular trade. And once the market goes flat, and then Kumo will go flat also, and Kijun-sen will become flat at some point, and then I will look for an exit timing. And that's what I mean by follow the 1 hour direction. And I only risk 1% in this case. Usually I do risk 2%, or sometimes it goes up to 3% per trade. But when I follow 1 hour, I only risk 1% because 1 hour is a bit choppy than higher time frames, and it may reverse backwards soon. So if I screen all the pairs and if I only see 1 hour trends on my screen, on my watch list, then I take 1 hour and follow that direction on that time frame. So I think that's that was example of why I follow only 1 hour direction. All right, Vicen, good to see you. Thank you for joining. All right, so let me see. Let me continue to check some charts and see other market conditions. Let's see. So coming back to daily chart, Euro AUD is ranging now still. Oh, Euro Pound is going down. Yeah, Euro Pound. I was watching this one yesterday and looking for the selling edge, but I didn't take it because I was on the pound yen yesterday. But yeah, this one is bearish still, continuously. Kumo's down, Kijun Sen down, Tenkan Sen down, Chikou span below the candles, and it's moving within the channel. So it might reverse backwards from here. But the market has been downtrending, so yeah, I think this is still bearish. Let's see. Euro JPY is flat. Euro CAD is flat. Yeah, let me see. Let me check some other comments now. Yeah, thank you for joining. Good to see you, everyone. Yeah, Happy New Year, everyone. Thank you for joining. Great to see you. Al Green says, what about XAU USD? Yeah, that's a good point. Let me check what's happening in gold. It was up, but let's see. Okay, so now this is daily time frame and it's ranging. Yeah, it's ranging but gradually moving up. Kumo is flat, Kijun Sen is flat. Tenkan Sen is pointing up, but within the Kumo now. So yeah, this is ranging, I guess. But the market broke the key level of 1814.47. So my view is bullish from here. My view is bullish. Let me see if I had a time cycle analysis on this one. Okay, so as per time cycles, let's see. So on the highs are in 24 bars, on the lows are in the lows are, hold on, it was 39 bars to, hold on, I think, okay, 38 bars and 39 bars to here. But this was not becoming a time cycle, so I have to adjust this one. Instead of taking 38, I will take the lowest here, 56. Well, 56 was not the Kihon Suchi. What are the previous one? 47. And even the previous one, 26. So here I see Kihon Suchi number 26 for the swing low. So counting from here, on the 3rd of November, that will be, let's see, the next swing low was here, and this was 31 bars. And 31 is not the Kihon Suchi number, but 33 is Kihon Suchi. And this is only 2 candlestick difference, so which is acceptable. I will take this one. 15th of December was the next Kihon Suchi, or next time cycle, Henkabi, what we say in Japanese. So from here, the next swing low could be marked around 31 to 33 bars after 15th December, which is going to be, let's take 31 as a Taito Suchi, and it's going to be the 27th of January. Okay, 27th January will be the next swing low, and the next swing high could be marked on the 11th of January. So yeah, looks like this is bullish now still. It's bullish. And there is a higher chance that the market breaks the resistance of 1833.26. Yeah, to me, this is bullish still, as per time cycles. But as per Ichimoku lines, it's flat. Let's see. Let me check the weekly time frame. As per weekly chart, this is going into the Kumo now and still ranging P wave, still squeezing P wave. So yeah, there's no direction still. But the target is going to be in this descending trend line. So yeah, it could be around 1855.92 would be the target if it goes up continuously. Yeah, but for myself, I don't trade this one right now because it's just ranging and it's not really time efficient. So I guess I will just focus on the Forex pairs for now. But yeah, that's the overview of this XAUUSD. Hold on, let me check the 1 hour. Okay, in the short term, 1 hour, it's bullish. Looks like. But Kijun Sen is still within the Kumo now, so we better have to wait for the Kijun Sen out of the Kumo and then look for buy in 1 hour. Otherwise, it may reverse backwards to Kijun Sen. Yeah, that's my view on the gold right now. Alright, hello Mahjong, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Good to see you, everyone. Alright, Digital Lemon says pound dollar is having a Kumo breakout in the daily time frame. Alright, let's go back to the Forex and check a pound dollar. Daily time frame. Yeah, it just broke the Kumo upwards now. Yes. So it was a Sanyaku Koten signal, which was a first Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen gold cross happened, and then Chikou span break, and then Kumo breakout happened right now. So yeah, the market could go up continuously in this direction. So let me just put the arrow up this way. And the target in this case is going to be up here at 1.3837 will be the target if you want to buy and hold in this market. Let me see if I had the time cycle. Yeah, I do. So let me see. In terms of time cycles on pound dollar, okay, so Henkabi was on 28th of December. So it was on the swing lows. But in this case, it accelerated the market direction. And now it's going up. So the next swing high will be marked on the 13th of December, which is a Henkabi. So the market could go up until that date, 13th of January. The market could go up continuously. Yeah. Let's see. What else we can find here? Okay, Milos says, Mr. K, can you show us how you currently draw support resistance lines? Also, what time frame do you draw them on? Okay, so let me quickly explain how I draw the lines, support resistance lines. So in this example, let me close time cycles. So in this example, I draw the lines on the daily time frame. So these blue ones are based on the daily time frames, because I see the daily swing high here at 1.3837 and daily previous resistance support. This is what I call a reversal line. Previous support and resistance reversal line is at 1.3370. So it was also as per daily chart. So technically these two lines are based on the daily. But this one, I draw it in the lower time frames when I explained it earlier. So if I drop it down to, let's say 1 hour, I saw the resistance level in 1 hour chart. So this particular blue line on 1.3557 is based on 1 hour. So when I explain that, the Kumo is up, Kijun Sen is also up, Tenkan Sen is also up, and Chikou span is technically above the candles, so this is too bullish. And in this case, I can see that there are more buyers and sellers. So the market can break the resistance and it goes up in this direction. But once again, this line, this resistance line, it's based in 1 hour chart. But I don't draw the lines like here because you know, this is uptrending. This is uptrending now, so all I'm caring about is where to buy and where the market might be resisted. So even if I draw the support level here, I don't really think about the support level. In this case, I only look for the buy chance and where the market will be resisted, so I don't draw the line here. And also, I don't draw the lines all the way down here either. Like on these levels, I don't draw the lines in this particular analysis because you don't really care. Because the market is at the resistance, so you have to care about whether the market breaks resistance or not. And also, let's say if I even go down to, let's say 5-minute chart. If I go into the 5-minute chart, then yeah, I would only keep that line. Or also I can draw another line. Another line will be the reversal in 5 here. The previous resistances are becoming supports now. So it may bounce and goes up this way. And that's why I keep this line also at 1.3547. But I don't draw the lines down here or here because you know, you don't really look at these levels, look at these support levels. So the lines should be drawn towards your direction, towards the market direction, and towards your direction of the entries. But you don't want to draw too many lines. It will be very confusing. And also what I do is, so let's say the market reverses backwards. Let's say the market goes backwards from here. And then I delete these lines. I delete these lines like this because I don't look at these lines anymore. So I delete these lines and let's say the market goes up again, like this way. For example, N wave like this. And then I draw the lines again. I draw the resistance to remind myself and also draw the previous support and reversal level like this so that the market could break or it may bounce and goes up this way. For these purposes, I draw two these lines again. I hope that makes sense. So yeah, but before I used to draw too many lines and it was way too confusing. I was even changing the colors of the lines depending on which time frame I'm drawing, but it was taking too much time and it was a bit confusing myself too. So that's why I simply draw these 2 lines only right now. But sometimes without drawing the lines, I draw the lines in my mind and see charts like this. So if I do not draw the lines like this, in my mind, I draw the line here. I see that this is the key level, the reversal, and also the resistance was here, twice resisted, and also this was a bit overshoot, and now the market was rejected. So I can see that here was a range, or here was a resistance, or this area was sort of like a resistance zone, I would say. So in my mind, I see charts like this way and monitor. But just not to forget, I draw the lines just for the reminder purpose. So depending on which time frame I look at, I draw lines in different purposes in different time frames. Yeah. And I think I had some videos about the previous live streams about how to draw lines in my YouTube channel. So you can search Google, you can search my YouTube channel about resistance support lines, and you can find such videos. All right, yeah, good to see you. Thank you for joining, everyone. Happy New Year. Good to see you too. Chris says, hi Kay, did you already look at pound dollar, especially daily time frame? Yeah, it just broke the Kumo. I think I'm reading the old comments, so let me check some new comments right now. Yeah, good to see you, good to see you. Let's see. Jan says, what was your biggest loss percent-wise at the beginning of your trading journey? My biggest loss percent was 100%. 100%. So I lost account once. Yeah, unfortunately. I mean, it was a big lesson. It was an expensive lesson. My drawdown was 100%. Yeah, and then I get depressed. I had to take medicines to cure my depression when I had that experience. You know, money is important. We need money to live. But if you lose money to live, that's very, very frustrating. I was saving money a little bit, but yeah, that amount was very big for myself at that time. So I got shocked. I wasn't able to eat. I wasn't able to sleep. So I had to be under medication. Yeah, doctor, that's right. Time efficiency is a key. Yeah, people trade for freedom, not to sit in the front of the screen for 24 hours per day. That's true. That's true. Yeah. Yeah. For some people, you know, some people are okay to screen share 24 hours and they enjoy. But it wasn't my case. Yeah, I prefer to enjoy life while trading. Sometimes I trade outside by mobile and I enjoy it so much. So yeah. But to come to that conclusion about the importance of time efficiency, it took me almost like 2 years or maybe 3 years to realize that importance. Yeah, let's see. Let me check some comments now. Oh, I do see many comments. Thank you for your comments, all the comments. I won't be able to cover all the comments, so let me pick some few comments until the end of the live in about 10 minutes. NN64 says, what journal platform do you use to track your performance? I'm using my Excel spreadsheet to track my performance. I used to use the myfxbook.com, but the security-wise, it's very, very dangerous for me because I'm managing right now $300,000 account. But when I connect the myfxbook.com, I have to give password and some ID, which is a bit risk for myself. And also my broker doesn't allow me to connect it, so I can't do it anyways. But yeah, I prefer to track my records manually by myself in an Excel spreadsheet so that I can see exactly what numbers I want to see. The numbers I want to see is the profit factor and drawdown, the max drawdown per trade, and also I also watch R multiple. So these three numbers I watch. I never pay attention to win rate, and I never pay attention to how much I gain, how much I lose per month or per year. But what I care about is the profit factor, which is the gross profit divided by the gross loss per month or per year. So basically that means that shows the average risk and reward ratio overall. So if you're still not winning yet, or if you're not stably profitable, you have to aim for the profit factor of 3 in a real trades. I think that's the first step for you to become profitable in the long run. Yeah. And also, if I track my journal in Excel spreadsheet, I can make comments and I take screenshots and I remember my trades and I know exactly what to look back. So I am a very much manual person. I don't want to do things automatically, but I prefer to do things manually, myself, hands-on, so that I can remember and it becomes my core skills in that way. Yeah, Digital, you're welcome about pound dollar. Yeah, good to see you. Thank you for joining. Chris says, do you analyze cryptos? Link had a big breakout today. How would you have seen the breakout on Ichimoku? I don't trade cryptos. So yeah, I don't really monitor, but we can check. Let's see. Link is a type of crypto. Let me see. Is it in here? Maybe not. Yeah, let me see. Is it Link USDT? Oh yeah, there you go. It has a huge breakout. Okay, so looks like the market is still within the Kumo in the daily. So it was a bit difficult to capture, but I can see that the market broke the resistance. So here I draw the line, resistance line on the daily time frame. Market broke the resistance daily, going into the Kumo now. And let's see. Oh, in the forward chart, it also broke the resistance. Previously, it was doji, 2 dojis here. And this breaker was very strong. Yeah, if this were Forex, I don't mind taking the buy. Looking for the buying edge right now. Oh, and also I like these candlestick patterns. This is also my favorite. This is outside bar. This is outside after previous dojis. 2 previous dojis, and now it's breaking upwards. So in this case, I would have to wait for this candlestick close in about 1 hour. In 6 minutes, I wait for the candle close, and if this close price becomes above the previous 2 dojis, then I look for the buy chance from the next candlestick. So if it closes above the previous 2 dojis, which is here at 26.1076 level, then from the next candlestick, I look for the buy chance. But if it closes below the previous 2 dojis, then it may reverse. So you have to be careful. Yeah, but basically, what I mention, what I say, and what I explain is universal in any pairs, any market. So I'm just showing you some examples of charts, price actions, and Ichimoku strategies. But you can apply on any markets of what I say here. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, good to see you. Good to see you. Thank you for joining. Fish says, hi Kei, do Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen cross hold any significance of time cycles? As I found very good Taito Suchi when looking at the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen crosses. Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen crosses are not really related to the time cycles. Time cycles related to the highs and lows of the market in the daily or higher time frames. Yeah, but it might be interesting to see time cycles on Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen crosses. Like, let me see. In the daily, let's see, Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen cross was here on this 28th of December. And if I look back, the previous Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen dead cross was here around the 17th of November, and you can capture how many candles in between. It might be one of the Kihon Suchi numbers, 42. Okay, that's a Kihon Suchi number. That's interesting. And let's look back the previous Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen cross, and which was happening here on the 11th of October. 11th of October. And this was how many candles it was? This was 38. And 38 was not the Kihon Suchi, but it's kind of close to 42. So we see some patterns, but the previous Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen dead cross was much less than 38, but it may be one of the Kihon Suchi numbers. This was 27, very close to Kihon Suchi. So this is very interesting. Yeah. This Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen crosses could be a Kihon Suchi or Taito Suchi numbers, and we might see some patterns in this analysis. But yeah, even if you see the Kihon Suchi or Taito Suchis on the crosses, it might be difficult to trade, because even if you see the Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen dead cross happens here, it doesn't mean that the market keeps going down. In this example, it did, but usually, sometimes it goes range. So it might be difficult to capture, but I think it's nice to see. I might study this one and see if it works on any Forex pairs as well. Yeah, but like this, we study charts, we study markets with new ideas and new thoughts, and we may find something new. And you can backtest, and if it works, you can start to use it from the next trace. I think that's interesting too. Yeah, 9 is another Kihon Suchi there. And the previous Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen gold cross was here. And this was how many candles? This was 40. Okay, 42 as Kihon Suchi. 40 is only 2 candles difference, which is acceptable. Also, this is very interesting. Yeah, I will start to look at this one and backtest. Let me take a memo. Because on the live streams, I get new ideas by reading the comments and answering these comments. So I write them down and see if it works afterwards. All right. Okay, you're welcome everyone. Thank you for joining. Okay, so this is like 1 hour now, so I will reply to a few comments and then end the live. Andre T says, hello Kay, wanted to ask, is there anything in Forex trading that you would like to learn for yourself? First of all, yes, I have been learning Forex all by myself. So I was reading books about Forex trades, and also I was attending some seminars. I took some courses, but basically I learned myself based on my experience. And it is possible. Yeah, I think, after you master one strategy or basics first, you master basics first, and then build up something to do, something to refine with your strategy. But until you have basic foundation, you have to keep studying the basics first. Yeah, because if you don't master basics, then you can apply practically in the long run. Yeah, let's see. Ross Smith says, Kay, when looking for a trading edge, I often encounter conflicting information on lower time frames. There may be stochastics gold cross in 5, but dead cross in 15. What do you do in this instance? In that case, if the market is trending up, then I would take the gold cross in 5, but I don't take the dead cross in 15. Yeah, make sure that which way the market is trending and capture the signals towards that direction. If the signal's going against the major direction, then just ignore it. Because let's see, sometimes so this is uptrending in the forward chart. If you see forward chart, it's uptrending right now, right? You can see that the market has been up right now. And along the way, let's say I take the 15 and I take the stochastics, let's say. And if you see stochastics, it goes, it crosses up and down. But what I mean by that is I only trust the gold cross and I don't take the dead cross. I never take dead cross to sell. When it's uptrending, I only take gold crosses to sell, gold cross to buy, and then they become true. So for example, here, you see gold cross here, and when you buy here, and when you put the stop loss below the previous low, you're in a profit. Never hit the stop loss in uptrend. And same on the next gold cross. If you buy here, then put the stop loss below the previous low, it never hit it and goes up continuously. And on the next gold cross here too, if you take the gold cross to buy, then it goes up towards the direction. But let's say if you sell at the dead cross, let me delete the lines. And if you sell the dead cross here, then it doesn't go down. It doesn't go down. On the next dead cross was here. If you sell, then it doesn't go down here either, but it goes upwards. So that means on the uptrend, you only take gold crosses, but not the dead crosses. And the same is true on any indicators. I mean, whether you use RSI or MACD, I use stochastics, but when it's uptrending, I only look for the gold crosses. But even if I see dead cross, it doesn't stop me to buy, because these are most likely the fakes. I only see gold crosses along the way, and then I become profitable, basically. Okay, so yeah, I guess I will end the live for now. So this was the first live stream of the year, but I hope you enjoyed it so far. If you have enjoyed it so far, please press the like button before you leave, and please press the subscribe and turn the bell notification on so that you get notified when I do the next live stream or video upload in my YouTube channel. So best wishes in 2022, and yeah, let's grow together in that way. So thank you everyone. I do see many more comments, many other comments, but I'm sorry I wasn't able to cover everything. But hopefully you join next time and ask me any questions. So yeah, I will see you on the next one. And until then, please stay healthy and stay safe and stay gold. All right, bye for now, everyone. Mata ne. Thank you.